Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. This is reading number 3. I've closed the window, I've had to put a jumper on. It's cold. And I believe we're going to be talking about sex. I've lit a flame for you. I've lit a flame, a scented candle for you. Okay, so we're setting the scene. Windows closed. We're nice and cosy and warm. Okay, and we've got the wheel. Tell me I'm recording. My eyesight's gone really blurry. It's like we're going to talk about sex. So we're going to use some of the sexual cards. Let's do that. We're going to read what the wheel's all about afterwards, because it says delays are over. So maybe that's dependent on what I say in this reading. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car or travel. Okay. What card should we use? What a mission to give myself to get through all these cards today. Anyway, I'm like kind of busy in between doing things, and it's like, okay, let's do the next reading now. So then I go away and do some more. I was going to call them chores. Ladies' chores. Things that we need to do. Tarot or sexual magic, it can be used. Hair's a bit knotty. If someone wants to pull my hair. Okay, the power of love. Now, I'm not sure if these cards are in reverse here. I believe they got that way. I'm going to be like, oh, that's nice. It's a world card. Last card of the tarot. Oh, that's nice. Okay, we'll start from the ankles and we'll work our way up. From the ankles? From the ankles. So it's someone who doesn't have a toe fetish. From the ankles. The power of love. We're going to use these. And we could use the kawaii cards, because they're quite cute, aren't they? There we go. Let's get the kawaii cards out. Good opportunity to use those. Ooh, come here. Hangman, we've got Judgment. Come on, let's get you back in line, back in order, back in alignment. That way round, that way round, that way round, that way round. Okay. And come on, we want to get these cards done. Give me something else. Give me all your loving, all your hugs and kisses too. I thought all my cards were here. I'm sure all my cards. Oh, yes, we'll have you. The Lover's Oracle. Thank you. This is going to be a quick reading, by the way. It might not appear to be that at the moment, but trust me, it's going to be a quick one. Okay. Don't put it back in there. Oh, we're going to have to create more room up there. We're not finished yet, so we've still got more. How many decks do you want? We're not using 10 decks, are we? I would normally use about 10 cards for an Ascension reading. Okay, we're going to have an affirmator. Let's have an affirmator. Oh, and a Lover's Oracle, of course. Another Lover's Oracle. I've got a stain on my trousers. Let's bring it back. Okay. Reading number 3. Jeez. They know what they want. Let go of the grip on the hand. It's been okay, and then all of a sudden, let go of it. Affirmators. Kawaii. The power of love. I feel like I want to scratch my head now. Well, let's just do it. Come on, let's warm up a bit. Delays are over. We're going to work backwards. From the ankle, Lucy. Okay, from the ankle. From the bottom to the top. So, affirmator. Lover's Oracle. The heart-shaped Lover's Oracle. What are you thinking about? It says here, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. Is that what you're thinking about? You deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Kawaii. We've been wishing on stars. Oh, I feel like you've been, because there's 2 yellow stars here, you've been wishing on stardom. You're wanting stardom. It's like, do you see what I see? Well, tell me. You just got 1 card? That's groovy with me. It's a groovy kind of love, isn't it? When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you, then I'm not so blue. When I'm in your arms, nothing seems to matter. My whole world could shatter. I don't care. Wouldn't you agree? It's like, baby, you and me have got a groovy kind of love. Unity, the card that came out in reading number 2. What does it say? You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. Groovy, baby. Tarot of Sexual Magic. Coming in. You're up. Heads up now. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to kick out a sex scandal, a sex story. It's a tarot of, what are they called? The tarot of sexual magic. 10 of Swords. This is the Divine Feminine's energy. This is kind of like the past energy, because the wheel's going to be turning. You have to remember what we're talking about, and we're talking about the wheel, which is, let's read it, destiny. Because this is kind of like where the Divine Feminine's coming from. Where's she coming from? She's coming from this state of being, beating herself up, feeling as if she wasn't good enough for the Divine Masculine, wondering what was wrong with her. There must be something wrong with her. Visualising the Divine Masculine with another, the painful memories, the tears, the heartache, trying to cut the cords, trying to resurrect the connection. That cup of love just always being spilt over. Whoa, it's a bit of a sad, sorry story, isn't it? But it is the truth. That doesn't mean that the Divine Feminine's sitting in this energy or laying in this energy anymore, because the Divine Feminine, I felt like from the past readings of today, felt like there was forgiveness, that the Divine Feminine, all of that pain has been crystallised into wisdom. Okay. And she was just kind of, she done it to herself. And she'll take responsibility for that. So there's no kind of blaming the masculine. It's like she's very aware of how she allowed herself to become, her life to be upheavaled, for her emotions to become unsettled. And that's because of her vibrational alignment with herself and how she was going to handle this intense love that she felt. So a lot of kind of self-inflicted pain, painful thoughts, painful memories, And I don't feel this is where the feminine is now. She's coming out of that. Hold on, there's a hair. There's a hair on the wheel card. Is there a hair on the wheel card? Let's have a look. Yes, there is. He's spinning hair. Well, Rumpelstiltskin. He spun gold from straw, I believe. Okay, so let's have a look at the will message. Whose will? The divine will. Okay. Delays are over and it's time to get moving again. The fairies are setting the stage for a magical time. Stardom. The fairies are setting the stage for a magical time coming up for you that will allow you to make some hoped for changes. This card heralds happy synchronicities, fortune smiling on you, and all around good luck. Remember that the fairies may have gotten things started, but you have to keep the momentum going. Your sudden movement forward may bring with it the need to do a little more research. If you are compelled to seek out answers to unanswered questions, do so with speed and optimism. Surround yourself with positive people who can cheer you on and who applaud your success. A fairy sits at a spinning wheel, creating beautiful strands of gold. However, in this case, the magic of the wheel creates waves and waves of golden hair for the fairy, a very personal symbol of the prosperity that is to come. Additional meanings of this card: new doors opening, a lucky break, the forces of positive change, making progress, staying optimistic about your plans, what goes around comes around, a new car or travel. Okay, the Ten of Swords. There isn't a book to read, not that I want to read from it. It's like the descriptions, I'm not, It reminds me of the Rider-Waite Tarot, that it's just a little description book and just to find the actual language, and it doesn't give you a great description really to it. Anyway, the Ten of Swords is normally the masculine laying on the floor, swords in his back. And I feel like he might be carrying some weight, okay, of actually the divine feminine thinking that was the case. And that wasn't the case, but being a feminine, a distorted feminine, what was one else to think? And this is when the divine feminine's really picked herself up, and all that love that she was craving from her divine counterpart, from another, she just put that into herself. Right, so now we have unity. Are we getting any more? I think we should get some more. Well, let's go to unity first, because it's like, that's an uncomfortable thought to think. And very much the divine masculine. There's so much about cheering on, bringing the cheer. So to cheer you up, let's have a look at this unity. Unity consciousness. Oh, okay, I'm getting the message here because unity come through with the divine masculine. And those fears, divine feminine, are his. He thinks he's not good enough. And okay, he's been torturing himself. You. Sorry, I went to E, but you want to go to you. Just let the words come out as they want to. Can we find you, please? Can we find you, please? And that's exactly what the whole purpose of it was, is that you found you, divine feminine. You learned not to take it personally, but you did deal with the personal stuff. Okay. So when love is given and received reciprocally, that's not how you say it, is it? But it's like reciprocity, isn't it? Reciprocally. It is the strongest force in the universe. It is the energy in which your soul thrives and of which it is comprised. Loving yourself and others is important, but when love is also returned to you, the energy is magnified. And I'm speaking about the power of this couple. Okay. You are aligned with another soul, human or animal, and that bond is eternal. Connections of love that you create while in this physical dimension are never broken, whether the other soul is currently incarnated or not. Never entertain doubts that the love you enjoyed on earth survives death, or believe that it is diminished just because you are separated physically from your loved one. It is a soul-to-soul connection, and it is everlasting. You continue to receive love from the spirit realms through bonds you created since time immemorial. You are loved more than you can imagine. Okay, and I feel very much the masculine delays are over. I believe he's going to be letting you know just how loved. You don't need to hear it now, Divine Feminine. That's the irony of it. It's like, oh, it's going to be so nice to hear it. But because you know who you are and what you stand for and what you've been through. So you'll be able to see the sense behind why this will be happening. And you're going to be able to take it on board. Unity. Very nice. So let's go back to the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Because then we have two stars coming together. This stardom. And you have, of course, King of Chalices with the Divine Feminine. That's beautiful, guys. The King's on his throne. Claimed the Divine Feminine. Both of you. You're in the picture. It's carrying a torch here. Is it a torch you're carrying? No. It's like some kind of dessert. Okay, it's probably that chocolate. Melted chocolate. It looks pink. Okay. Where are we going with this? Oh, we're going to this Kawaii Tarot. And we have, it looked a bit bizarre. Just, it was like, what the hell is that? It's up the wrong way as well. That's awesome. You know what the Five of Pentacles is? Going through the transition. Well, let's have a look, because I say it's awesome. It's like it's all aligned. That's how it should be, but we're working up, weren't we? To the top. So you will both rise to the top. Oh, that's nice. Okay, got to go through the transition. Right, let's have a look at the Five of Pentacles reversed. Hopelessness, recovery and help. It's here. Do you want to know what it means in the upright position? Setbacks, rocky times, financial loss. I'd rather be where it's hopelessness, we can work on that one, recovery and help. In the Five of Pentacles, if the Five of Pentacles shows up in your reading reversed, it may signify that help is coming your way. It will most likely come in the form of an institution. Seek signs of available help in your place of worship or within your family or social group. It sure's here for you today. Okay, just like the upright Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles reversed carries a strong feeling of self-pity. You have to get over it. The Divine Feminine, it's like, you're over this now, aren't you? You can't take this forward. You have to let it go. It happened. It occurred. You grew from it. And actually, you should not ever want that portion of your life to be taken out, because you would have seen without it, there's no way in this world you'll be where you are today. And it took a strong being, like, on the Divine Masculine's being, is that certain behaviours occurred because it was for your own good. I imagine he's been carrying the guilt of that. Not knowing why he behaves a certain way when it comes to you, but it's because it's for her own good. Now you both need to be like at the good stage. So just like the upright Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles reverse carries a strong feeling of self-pity. Be ready to shed that image of yourself when you are recovered. Because of the nature of the number 5, this is about the midpoint of your journey. So keep going. And I said, you're both going to meet halfway. I said that in the believe in the first reading, when we had the Glastonbury tour, Gateway to Avalon, where the Divine Masculines are recovering. You're not even far, only down the path, up the path, and you're just carrying on. And he's going to follow the leader. But it's like he's so much leading this. So let's go back to this. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Eternal flame. The bangles. The wrists. Let's have a look at the Lover's Oracle. Some people come into our lives and quickly go. Others stay for a while, leave footprints on our hearts, and we are never ever the same again. And this just isn't going away for either one of you. So there's an acceptance here. I feel really hungry all of a sudden. Hungry for what? Love. That looks like love and marriage. Okay, well, let's have an affirmator. Oh, it's 1444, and the affirmator is good things to come. There are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under wrapping paper. But they will show up when the time is just right, and that's when I'll remember how much fun it is to be surprised. What when your manifestation shows up? Woo! That's it. That's your reading. I will catch up with you guys a bit later on, and we'll see what transpires next. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.